What was your favorite Ninja Turtle growing up?
As a child, my favorite Ninja Turtle was Michelangelo.
Walk with me. Bear the burden. Yo, 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 yo.
We saw the Vitamin Water clip that they played and they followed you around your area. One line that you said that resonated with me, you just mentioned culture and as you progress as an artist and you're gaining more monetary value and you're actually getting money.
Yeah.
You took a side note and said, well, the riches to me is giving back to this culture and making sure that I'm preserving this culture. When you say this culture, what exactly are you speaking of, and why do you feel that's a civic duty for you as a performing artist?
I'm talking about the culture of hip hop. And like I said, KRS-One has even made hip hop a religion. Immortal Technique, like, you know, Planet Asia.
Do you feel like that is what in 2014 that's where you fall? That's your duty to this era?
The culture of hip hop being an intelligent movement.
Yeah, that's what you said earlier.
Meaning I learned a lot from these guys.
You named your first body of work like Longterm, and everything to me is like a marathon with you.
No, it's like, yeah, for like
you're creating for everyone to look back 20 years from now.
No, for sure. Like when I did Longterm, like when I did the series, I knew there were going to be 4. You understand what I'm saying? The first one would be the introduction. Longterm 2 is Lifestyles of the Broke and Almost Famous. Longterm 3 would obviously be Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Okay, we're going to get that.
Right. You know, the fourth one will be my last album. Will be the conclusive piece.
Now,
my very last album.
You said When I Get Rich, so that was why you mentioned that.
Right. Now, see, that may never even happen.
Oh, don't say that.
So if I don't get rich, the series won't finish, but there will only be 4.
You're not a guy that's gonna just create something for the sake of creating it. You're notorious for leaving Easter eggs for your fans.
Yeah, for real.
To figure out later. And then when they ask you in person, you kind of like the Joker or the Riddler, you know, like, oh, you got it, but there's 4 more steps.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like I was just talking to one girl actually, like she loves Bohemian Grove. I'm like, do you know what Bohemian Grove is?
Did she?
No.
Did you break it down or you left it as is?
I just said, oh, that's crazy. That's the young mind fuck. That's the YMF. You feel what I'm saying? One of my many aliases.
I'm mind fucked right now.
Right. I'm just, you gotta be ill. This is about being ill. You gotta get like for real, like, you know, you like a lot of my favorite artists, man. I still listen to these old songs to this day, and because I'm older now, I understand what he said then. It's like, oh, that's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, because you're growing mentally.
Like that's tight to me, and I can only give that back.
You were aware of the these days debate, right? Yeah. And you said, and you wrapped it up pretty well. You said, well, these days, if I'm taking a snapshot of what's happening at this moment, this is part of the long-term effect. This is part of the control system.
We change, we grow, we do different things. I mean, I say something different every like something new happens every time, and that shit happen. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm really out living life, talking to people, like for real, like we just reconnected. Like that was amazing. That's tight stuff. I love to run into people that's been down,
been grinding,
and seen me when I was on the Groovy tour.
What influence does Canibus have on you?
Man, I could just sit here and just rap everything. It's ill.
Really?
He's the lyrical version of German engineering.
I get it.
Raw metaphors keep you hot for months. Fly around the earth twice without refueling once. Ain't too many categories I could fit in when it comes to spitting, cause I'm overqualified for the position. The laser guided, lyrical hybrid, creating scripts so sick I gotta arm wrestle my pen to write it. I try to bridge the gap between that, you know what I'm saying, between Canibus and being Rich Homie Quan.
Now, you talk about mentors. One guy that I remember vividly, and Lupe dropped Food and Liquor.
Food and Liquor.
First one.
Yeah, word. I remember.
And I was so excited because it felt like the revitalization of something that I loved about rap. It's funny because I read an interview and you didn't mention him as a mentor from a rap standpoint, which he probably can be that for you.
Yeah.
But you said he was a business mentor.
I had a good conversation with him about.
Oh, okay.
But of course, he's definitely one of my favorite rappers, and definitely because we're tighter now, I feel more comfortable reaching out to him about, you know, his opinion.
You know, it's funny because we debate a lot, like who would win the rap battle, and the debates are out. I mean, a lot of people wanted to argue about Daylight and yourself, which I think you just went into a whole different forum in terms of competitive nature. But you and Lupe were rapping on the same scale, which is you guys are both recording artists.
Let me tell you something about that. Before we did it, he said we need to do 3 joints. We need to do a rap joint that they want to hear us rap on. We need to do a top 40 Billboard joint, and we need to do a scientific joint. We did the Thorns and Horns, which was the rap that they wanted from us. And then we did the World Runners that's on my album. Which
Love that record.
You know, great hook. We have another record.
So
that's supposed to be on his. I don't know. He's
okay.
Said.
So I'm good friends with Wretch and Dash. We've known each other for a couple years now.
Oh my God.
Not many rappers do what you do. I follow you on SoundCloud. You constantly repost young artist music, and I feel like it's deliberate. And I could literally see them become more picked up by blogs. Yeah. People are fucking with their music now. Dash. Let's start with Dash. He's on the album. Not a lot of people know that.
He's on the album. Dash and Reggie on the album.
Now, why them? 2 young kids out of Jersey. What is it about them that, musically or personally?
Man, I don't know, man. I met Dash through ASAP, through the ASAP mob, and he introduced me to Wretch, and bro, these guys are they're remarkable.
We run the world. We run this world. 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 Can't spell Illuminati without Lou. Can't spell Lou without you.